So like you mentioned something earlier, just off the cuff, but you were just like, yeah. So I quit college in 2005 because Smosh was a thing.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
So you quit college in 2005 to do YouTube.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's super.
Well, okay.
Super.
Okay.
Yeah, that's really you like foresaw that shit.
Mom, I made one Pokemon dub. I'm quitting.
Basically, I said it a little wrong. So I went to 2 full semesters. So I think it was technically 2006.
Right.
And I was signing up for classes. And I was thinking about the amount of time, because the classes obviously get harder the further along you get with your degree.
Yeah.
Because they start dialing down to the actual difficult things. And I was like, okay, I could be doing all these extremely difficult things for this.
Yeah.
Or which is now taking my time away from this other thing that is now starting to build. That this is a once in a lifetime opportunity.
Yeah.
To, I felt like I was almost like the master of my own fate with this world. Well, I felt like getting a college degree, while obviously super helpful for most people, I felt like this is something I can always come back to.
Right. Yeah.
And also this kind of puts me in a position where I'm kind of like following a system that other people have put in place for me. I felt like I was making up my own rules on YouTube.
So did you like foresee the fucking ecosystem YouTube would become, or you're just like, no.
Yeah, I'm like, I see it all.
Well, you were confident enough to be like, by college, you know?
No.
Did you just have this like? Because obviously, how many videos or like where were you at that point when you decided to quit college?
Yeah,
Like, what kind of stage was it at?
I think we had.
How many?
I think we had 6 videos out.
What the fuck?
God. Oh my
Would you
Yeah.
ever recommend to a YouTuber with 6 videos?
No. Never do what I did. Never do what I do. Unless your parents are very well off and they're totally fine with you not doing college. They want to help you.
how many subs did you have when you quit?
The subs were not a thing.
They
They were called followers, and they were not a thing. But the reason that I felt confident is because this outside company that was competing with YouTube called it does not exist anymore.
Yeah.
They reached out to us and they were like, they gave us this contract that was in hindsight very shitty, but we were college kids who were still living under our parents' roof, and we were like, you know what, this makes sense. We could fund these things that we love doing. Like we just had the best time hanging out and just laughing our asses off, creating things, and like college kids, that's what the college kids really want to do most of the time, not the homework.
Man, you get one paycheck, you're like, I am set for life. Mother, I have a career now.
So we signed a 2-year contract with this outside company.
Yeah.
They offered us $3,600 to split between us
For 2 years.
for 2 years each. No, each month.
Okay.
Okay.
I know. It sounded worse. It's still not great though. So we each got $1,800, and we each also invested our own money from that into the videos themselves. And they also give us a little bonus at the beginning. So I got to I had this piece of shit car. So I couldn't do anything because every time I got my car, it would not work. Anyway, so I bought a new car, and I was like, you know what? This, we have a 2-year contract here. We're pretty safe. I could come back to do these classes if I really need
that
to.
makes way more sense.
Yeah.
I just did 6 videos.
Yeah. It was one of the first deals where a company was trying to compete with YouTube and take an audience away.
Damn.
And part of the contract was this video has to be exclusive to us for 2 weeks, and after the 2-week period, you can release it to YouTube, but it has to have a brought to you tag on the front and at the end, and a watermark on it. So we
generous, so they even let you do that.
It was, but their whole strategy for marketing was that they were trying to steal the audience from YouTube.
Right.
Yeah.
So the only way for them to get an audience on their platform was to let people know.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, they didn't have anything to offer.
Yeah.
That was bigger than the scope of what YouTube had to offer.
Yeah.
I don't need to get into the legality behind it, but eventually we were able to get out of that contract because they promised us a certain. Wow, I don't know if I should have said the company name.
You want to bleep it out?
Do you want to bleep it?
We can bleep it out.
Okay.
Mood on, bleep it out. Okay. Yes.
Thank you. Bleep out the company name.
And
So now I feel more.
Now
Now I feel comfortable saying everything. So they promised a certain amount of marketing value, and they translated that to a certain amount of views. It was like some odd millions of views. They were promising to bring to our videos on our channel on their platform. Okay. They did not live up to that. And when we started getting on them about that, we found out, I'm wondering how much I should say. This is how many years ago now? Jesus, 16 years ago. Jesus. Maybe it's okay. I think that everyone there is probably in a different, I don't know, buried underground. Yeah. So they what I realized they started doing to fulfill their end of the bargain was well, first I noticed that we had 1 million new views on our video on this channel this day. Okay, so this website where our videos usually get 5,000 views are now getting 1,005,000 views. There's something up here. So so I go into the comments and I get fuck Smosh, what is this bullshit? I'm trying to look at my MP3s and this is why is this playing? I find out that they also own this other website and they have a little hidden iframe that's like auto playing our videos in the background of this other website. Oh shit! So they'd go to this website and then they'd hear the audio of our videos while they're trying to fucking browse this other website, and it would count as a view.
Oh my god!
So eventually we were able to get out of the contract. We were like, this is not very cool. It's actually giving us a bad reputation because people think that we are doing this. Yeah. And then eventually we were able to get out of that, and it was at that time that both. Oh my God! MySpace was trying to launch a video platform.
I'm not sure if kids today know what a MySpace is.
No, it's your space. So they were trying to launch a video platform, and they came to us with an offer, and then YouTube was like, "Hey, there's this program where you can make money on your videos on our platform that never had any ads before. Would you like to be one of the first 10 channels to ever make any money on here? We'll give you a guarantee." And even though their guarantee was lower than MySpace, thank everything in the world, we said, we'll stick with YouTube. And that's kind of where everything started. That was early 2007. That's when we
was that just like, were you just guessing, or did you genuinely feel like, I think YouTube's going to be the king?
There was this feeling. Also, we had a video on there, our Pokemon theme song lip sync video.
Classic. It's like The Godfather. You're like, you go on like the IMDb page of like YouTube videos, and that's like at the top.
Top 100 YouTube videos there.
No, that it would be if there wasn't IMDb for like
in our
brains.
So that video, I think, had something like 25 million views.
Jesus Christ!
And it was easy to see that the market, the viewership was on YouTube, and they had just been purchased by Google for way too cheap, and which is still billions of dollars. And I felt really good about Google. I felt good about where they're going, even though I met Tom from MySpace. Myself, I was like, Google.
Wait, you met the creator of MySpace?
Yeah, briefly.
What was he like?
He was just a dude. I mean, I don't know. A dude wearing a nice jacket.
Did he do this thing?
He did not. I feel like everything within him was like, I can't do that. I can't even give a thumbs up or a smile. No. He was a good guy.
Did he add you on MySpace?
We were already friends, bro.
Yeah, but was he in your top 8 friends? That's the real question.
He became part of my top 8 after I thought I might have a deal with him.
Oh shit! My top 8 business.
I'm like, shit, if he goes to my page, he's gonna know it. Oh shit. I think he does photography now, and he's a good photographer. But anyway, so I went with YouTube. We went with YouTube. Ian and I made the decision to go with YouTube there, and obviously it was the right choice. It just felt right.
Yeah. So you were getting paid even before there was even like an economy on YouTube.
Yeah, and the funny part is that all they were was the lower third ad, the little tiny thing that pops up at like 15, 20 seconds. And even then, we were afraid of the backlash that we might get for that.
That's so funny.
We enabled it on our older videos, and then the newest video we'd wait till like our bigger audience came in and left, so that we wouldn't get flack for it. Even on our older videos, people were like, "Whoa, you fucking sellout!" It's an ad where you go your mouse. No one's on mobile. You're on your computer. All you have to do is move your mouse and click the X, and people are like, "Fuck this!
There's one extra step I have to do."
Now people watch videos and there's a minute and a half unskippable ads 6 times in a video.
And like whenever YouTube gets sponsored, they're like, "Yes, King, make that money."
But no.
Did you get like backlash when you had your first sponsor? Because I feel like YouTube
Every
ads are
YouTuber
one
did,
thing.
I think.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean Smoothie King?
Was that what it
Was
was?
that your first sponsor?
First sponsor. It's called Smoothie King.
Right.
It was this like, I don't know if they're independent or if they're like a chain, but they're a smoothie place in like Austin, Texas, or I forget, somewhere in Texas. I don't know. And we just had to make a little video there and put it on. We didn't even put it on our main channel. It was our second channel. They paid us like a couple thousand or something, and it was like, you know,
what was the reception to that though?
What the fuck is this? But
early YouTube seems so wild.
There were absolutely no rules. And I remember when I first started, I would actually go out of my way to break rules to show YouTube that this rule could be broken. I'm just a bad boy.
Like what?
One thing that I realized is that there was this channel that I can't remember what the name of it was. In fact, it's probably better that I don't say that. They had videos that would just pop off, but they'd have like 12 comments, and I was like, this math doesn't add up. And of course, as an 18-year-old kid, I was like, I must get down to the bottom of this. It's my duty.
Internet detective mode.
So I did a test on our MySpace, and it was kind of what I learned from that other company doing the hidden iframe thing. So I realized on MySpace you can hide an iframe as well,
right?
Which is ridiculous to think that anyone could have any page load in the background. So I hit it on our page, and I realized that worked. So I said, YouTube, fix this. I don't know. I don't know if it was even me saying it, but also a big thing was that channel was also having hundreds of thousands of new subscribers. I think it was right when they announced subscribing. And I was like, how is this channel that gets so little comments having so many views and subscribers? So I also hid an iframe on our channel on our MySpace that auto subscribed people to our channel. And after like a day, I was like, this is gross. I'm not going to have this on here. So I removed it. We got like 100, 200 new subscribers. I felt gross about it. And I think in order to repent for my sins, I went to YouTube and I was like, this is a way that people are cheating the system. So then YouTube, like within the next couple of days, added on the subscribe page, they had a little button that said, "Are you sure you want to subscribe?"
Was that back when you could actually talk to YouTube? And
yes. And especially if you had a big audience on YouTube, it was like concierge service.
Really? Just kind of get shit done.
Oh yeah. We went and hung out in I don't remember San Bruno, San Jose, near San Francisco. And hung out with people there that worked there. And met Chad Hurley, Steve Chen, the creators of YouTube.
Damn, dude.
Just don't have enough subscribers.
The good old days, right?
It was so rare though for people to have an audience, because most people that uploaded videos to
one-off
YouTube
viral clips and stuff.
were one-off viral clips. So it was very rare for people to have audiences and have recurring videos of a specific channel. So I think that they really treated everyone back then as like their gems that were like keeping the channel or like making YouTube be something bigger.
Because I remember back in the day, it was just like you would go on like the most viewed. You go on like the most viewed of all time, and like obviously the Pokemon lip sync was there. Then you have like Evolution of Dance, fucking Charlie bit my finger. The classics. The classics.